had a few sprinkles of rain, just a couple of drops on the way out to the Duff's golf tournament this morning, but then it stopped, and later on this afternoon it got downright warm, got a little sunburn.
Well, just as we had called it back on Sunday.
You're never wrong.
Well,
except once in a while.
Sometimes.
Right.
Some light sprinkles in the air tonight, but no, not much of a problem. And skies are mostly, for the most part, now cloudy, but there is still some rain being reported at the airport, but most of the rain is not reaching the ground. It's aloft. Right now at 6 o'clock, well, the high today, first of all, let's get off to the right start. We had a high today of 67 degrees. The overnight low this morning was at 50. And presently now at 6 o'clock, the temperature now at 61 degrees. Rain showers at the airport. Dew point temperature 41 degrees. The barometer is steady. The winds are east at 9 miles an hour. Overall, not too bad today. We had lots of sunshine all day. Temperatures in the 60s for the most part, as we just said a moment ago, but boy, it was cold earlier this morning. It was really chilly up north. Look at the Minnesota State map. As of early this morning, these were the low temperatures. North and east of this line, where skies remain clear for the most part overnight, temperatures really dropped back. 41 degrees in Duluth for the low, 40 degrees in Hibbing, 40 degrees in International Falls, 41 degrees in Bemidji. Thunder Bay, which is not in Minnesota, it's in Ontario, they dropped down to 32 degrees this morning, and that's just a preview of what could have happened here had the skies been clear overnight. But because we have partial cloud cover, temperatures only got down to a low of 50 here, 55 in Redwood Falls, 53 degrees in Alexandria. A look at the satellite picture tonight showing lots of clouds across much of Minnesota and the 5-state area, but breaks are now occurring well to the west of us now across the central portions of the Dakotas. There's a weak upper air disturbance causing a cloud cover, and for that reason we're having lots of clouds right now, some brief sprinkles, but don't let that bother you because later tonight the clouds will thin out and skies will begin to partially clear. Across the 5-state area, that's beginning to verify as of the case right now. Temperatures for the most part in the 60s everywhere. The warmest we can find is a 70-degree reading in Rochester and also in Pierce, South Dakota. Partial high clouds for the most part out here, but well west of here, skies are clear. 65 degrees in Rapid City, 68 degrees in Minot, 66 in International Falls, 63 across the Iron Range in Hibbing, and 55 degrees. That was all they could do today in Milwaukee. A look at storm surge radar at the present time. We had some light echoes before, still a couple of brief scattered sprinkles up here and out here, well, about 50 to 100 miles northwest of here, but for the most part, most of the activity is now moving east of the Twin Cities, and that spells good news for us. On the national weather map tonight, we have a high pressure center now northwest of Lake Superior. The high is going to move in a southeasterly direction, spreading the cool, dry Canadian air across the Great Lakes region during tonight. Meanwhile, we'll get around the backside of this high pressure system by tomorrow as southeasterly winds begin to kick in, and we'll see temperatures tomorrow maybe get a little bit warmer, between 70 and 75 degrees. Meanwhile, a bad hailstorm today across northeastern Colorado. It was so bad that they had to call out snow plows to get rid of all the hail. It was, I believe, at least a foot deep in some sections, and they had to get snow plows out. But that wasn't the case for us. Most of the shower activity now staying well south of us, except for the brief sprinkles we have over us, and that will pretty much be the story, and that gets us to the local forecast. And for tonight, expect partly cloudy skies early tonight, then becoming partially clear by later tonight. Low temperatures overnight, 45 to 50 degrees. For tomorrow, expect mostly sunny skies, nicer than today, highs of 70 to 75 degrees, and for Monday, partly to mostly sunny, highs 80 to 85, and for the boating and aviation interests, east to southeasterly winds tomorrow, rather light at 8 to 13 miles an hour. VFR conditions, again, very long daylight as we now approach the longest day of the year. I think it's right around now.
The longest day of the year? I thought that was the first day of summer.
Well, if you look at the if you look at the tables,
a curve here.
Now, if you look at the tables
over a 5-day period, information. Okay, go ahead.
Over the 5-day period, you'll see that the sunrise sunset is around the same time. It's about 15 hours and 34 minutes, I believe.
You learn something every day when you talk to you. That's really interesting. Okay, thank you very much.